Hey, Max from Abstract Automation here. So today we're going to talk about Zoho Forms. Now, most people know that Zoho Forms is an app that you can put a form on your website, typically used for a contact us page or request for quote type of form that somebody can come to your website, fill out the form, submit that form, and then that becomes a lead or some sort of entry in your CRM. But what I want to talk about here today are other creative uses for Zoho Forms outside of that typical use case. So let me paint a scenario here. A lot of businesses use answering services. So customer or somebody calls your business after hours or on the weekend, and rather than going to some sort of voicemail, you have a service, an answering service that will take the call, take some notes, take the contact's information, and then most likely probably just email you that information at the end of the shift or as they take that contact information down. So what if we instead used a form that your answering service could fill in? You don't have to buy a Zoho license for this, and that inquiry can come directly into your CRM so that when you come in the morning or Monday morning after the weekend, you can go to just one specific place in your Zoho CRM and see all the calls that came in since you were out. So let's take a look at how to do this. So first I've got a form created in Zoho Forms, first name, email, last name, email, phone number, company name, and a message. And I've also got a custom module created called inquiries in Zoho CRM with the same fields. So when the form gets filled out, I want that form information to come into this module as a new record. I've also added a few other fields to the record, which are the status field. So when a new inquiry comes in, it's tagged new. And then once whoever the internal person takes care of that inquiry or processes it or does whatever they need to do, they can then change the status of that inquiry to completed so that we know it no longer needs attention. And then we also have the inquiry owner there. So if you have a scenario where the inquiry might come into the CRM and one person's job to handle those internally and then reassign those inquiries to maybe an account manager or salesperson or whatever, the owner field can be changed to make those types of assignments. So let's take a look at how we connect this form to the CRM custom module. So this is what the form looks like when it's presented to the agency, but the form design is here, looks like this in Zoho Forms. It's just got a theme applied to it to make it look nice. But to integrate this with our Zoho CRM, we're going to go to our integrations tab. We have a whole bunch of integration options on the left. The first one at the top is the Zoho CRM integration, which is what we're going to use today. So we'll just click that integrate button here. And now we select what module we would like our, sorry for those pop-ups. So now we select which module we would like this form to submit to in the CRM. So we're going to find our custom form, our custom module, excuse me, called inquiries. We're using the standard layout, and now we get to map the fields. So it's very easy to do. We just click, we pick our CRM field on the left, we pick our form field on the right until we're completed. Okay, so we have all of our fields mapped here. I'm also going to tick this box that says automation and process management. So what that does is if we configure any workflows to trigger when the form comes in, we want to make sure that that's enabled. And we will just click this integration button to save the settings. Okay, we're done. So now what we're going to do is access this form and let's do some testing here. Okay, so I went ahead and filled out this form with my own contact information just for a test. We've got a little message here to relay to the business as if we were the answering service. And now let's click submit. Okay, great. Form is submitted. It usually takes a few seconds, but now if we go back to our Zoho CRM, to our inquiries module, and do just a quick refresh, we can see here that the submission came in and we've collected all the contact information. It's been set to status new, and the note that was taken is also there as well. So that's just one example of many different ways that you could use Zoho Forms creatively. Zoho Forms are great because you can have data flow directly into your system, into custom modules, and the person filling out those forms doesn't even need a Zoho license to do that sort of input. So anyway, hope this tip helps. Have a great day.